Hello again. So in this video we discuss why you only need to hold around £50,000 as an emergency fund. So why such a low figure? Surely you'll need access to more money than that. Well, obviously the more money you hold in an emergency fund, the more you hold in your estate, and potentially the more money that is going to be liable to inheritance tax. So for the majority of clients where their houses and other assets, cars, furniture, etc., are going to add up to more than their allowance, the lower the amount we can hold in cash and other assets, the more beneficial it is from an inheritance tax perspective. However, obviously, what happens if you need more money? So first of all, we work out, does your income match your expenditure? So if you've been in retirement a few years, you will already know this, and you will know whether on an average normal year, whether you are spending your entire income or your asset base is slowly increasing as you're not spending it. Now, if you are eating into capital, obviously we can work that out and get a reasonable idea. And then be careful as we're dropping the amount of money that you've got in cash over time, so we're reasonably certain of this. So mainly we try and make sure income matches expenditure and then adjust to suit for each client individually. Now, you will have access to other funds as well, because if we placed money into what is effectively a reversionary trust, this is classed as a giant emergency fund. So you could put up to £650,000 between a married couple into these reversionary trusts, and if you're allowed 15% each year from that fund, that adds up to £97,500 that you could get back from that investment should you require it. So normally you would know in advance if you are going to need more than the 50,000, especially if we've calculated properly and your income matches your expenditure, or in most cases slightly exceeds it. So providing you've got access to other funds, that's the main point. And normally you will know in advance. You will know if you need more than 50,000. If you think about it, when's the last time you spent more than £50,000 in a year that wasn't an insurance related issue, that you didn't know in advance you were going to do it? So normally if you know at least a year in advance, we can set up your giant emergency fund. It has enormous flexibility so that you could take out more than 15% in any given year. This enables you to hold a smaller amount as an emergency fund because you know you can get your capital back relatively quickly and easily. Okay, so that's the emergency fund.